Hey, my name's Timmy Norman, and this is my marathon journey. Hey everyone, I'd like to share a recipe with you today. As you know, I'm the owner of Kate Butt's Bakery in downtown Johnson City, and baking is something that I do every day. So in this episode, I would like to share a healthier version of a chocolate chip cookie. If you're someone who watches your figure, or you're a runner and you like to eat things that are more healthy, this chocolate chip cookie is a great way to satisfy your sweet tooth. The first thing you will need for this recipe is 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You will place this butter on the stove top and cook it for about 5 minutes at medium heat. This will brown the butter. Brown butter is a great way to add flavor to these cookies. Once the butter has browned, you will add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Once you have the canola oil and butter mixed together, you will remove it from the heat and allow it to cool. While your brown butter is cooling, you will get your dry ingredients together. In this bowl, I have 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour and 3/4 of a cup of whole wheat flour. To this, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix this together just to get it all incorporated. And we'll move on to our wet ingredients. In a mixing bowl, you will add your brown butter, 3/4 of a cup of packed light brown sugar, 2/3 of a cup of granulated sugar, and mix those together. Once you have those incorporated together, you will add 2 eggs lightly beaten and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once this mixture has combined, you will then add your dry ingredients. Slowly adding your dry ingredients will help this incorporate together nicely. Once you have your dry and wet ingredients mixed together, you will add your chocolate chips. To this, I'm adding half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 1/3 of a cup of dark chocolate. You don't want to overbeat this because you want them to come out nice and fluffy. Once you have your chocolate chips mixed into your batter, we're going to have a baking sheet and lightly spray that with some cooking spray. And then you want to spin these out about a tablespoon of batter on the tray and set these at least 2 inches apart. Once you have these on your baking tray, put them in the oven at 375 degrees for about 12 minutes. Once the cookies are golden brown around the edges, they're ready to come out of the oven. Ours have been in there for about 13 minutes. I'm going to take a look at those. They look perfect. They're ready to come out. I'm going to take these out. Just leave them on the countertop for about 5 minutes before you remove them from the tray. They'll be ready to take off and enjoy. So our cookies have cooled, and we can now remove them from our baking tray. This batch of cookies bakes about 2 dozen cookies, and the great thing about them is they have about half the calories of the typical chocolate chip cookie. Typically they run around 180 to 200 calories. These only have around 96 per cookie. So of course you know what that means. I can always have 2 now. I really hope you try this recipe out. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time with another great recipe.